State University, number 11.
Hey, listen, man. I got a big announcement. You heard? Hey, get right. Get right. Hey, I got a big announcement. You heard? Hey, if this is your very first time trading live with us, if this is your very first live trading session, I got a big announcement. You heard?
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the
party. Let's get it, man.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
Hey, man, let's get it, bro. Let's not let another second go by. Let's get straight into it. You heard? Alright, broski, let's do it, broski. Rodney with the news, man. I bet 9:45 at yellow. I mean yellow at 9:45. You know? Alright, let's see what we got, dude. Y'all remember I was showing y'all the daily time frame that one day a couple days ago? And that day was just bleeding, right? And I was like, whoa, there's a gap over here on the daily. And the indicator actually marked it off afterwards. So when this candle closed at the end of the day, I said price is going to continue down. I don't know how far down though. So boom, price opened the new day like it opened here. No, it gapped up maybe. And then boom, shot down. Right? Wick down, came up into the FEG, IFEG. Because they'll use these as like breaking retest areas. You get what I'm saying? They'll break it and then they'll like use it to hold it. So that's kind of the big picture that happened on the daily. Price came into it. Boom. This day ended. No, this day came down. I don't fucking know. I guess this day ended. So why is the open over here, bro? I don't fucking know. Did it? I don't know. That's weird. But it ended up coming into the IFEG and then working its way down. That's why I don't trade them higher time frames, bro. Like, them shits be a little... Bro, one candle, bro. What I'm gonna do with one candle, bro? Alright, so that's what this pink line is. This pink line was the gap line. So I said if we closed below it that day, we came back above it the next day, traded back under it down. Now today, and that the market was closed on Thursday, now the market opened up and is giving a nice daily candle. So yeah, that ain't really got nothing to do with shit, but you know, it's just kind of like wrapping up what I was talking about earlier this week. Probably Monday. What day was that? Yeah, Monday. ATHs are here. These are old longs. Alright, let's go see what we got, dude. So we got the 4 hour making a grab reversal. So possible drawn liquidity is up there. 44.21. So if they grab these lows, no candle closed up under. Strong reaction up. What's next? The liquidity on top of this this wick right here, this previous high. So we could possibly be going up there. That could be the drawn liquidity. Got it? And I put an orange line there. So that's what the orange line is. Yep, previous highs. So this is Tuesday's highs. Yep. The next swing high under that is right here. Bro, what is that? Get that out of the way, bro. Get that out the way, bro. This little swing high already got hit. And they're kind of like ranging at it. So maybe the next move could be popping up with speed. So on the hour chart, you see this little block right here. But what's more important is the actual body of the candle. See that? Body of the candle is most important. So body of the candle, 1 hour order block reaction. So which means this dip down right here was on the 1 hour. You know, this 1 hour wick is the dip down right here on the 1 minute. There's a gap right here. When the candle closed above the gap right here, that was your long entry to get in the long and hold to current price. So entry, stop loss under swing low. Currently floating on 1 to 1.3. A 1 to 1.3. Okay. Same shit, of course, on the 30. Work our way down to the 15. Mark off this top 15-minute or yeah. All right, so yeah. So you see how we got this 15-minute order block at the top. Last little candle, nothing touched it since. Now we come to it, give a little reaction before it, come actual to it and actually touch it, give a reaction down, and we're respecting this 15-minute order block, right? To go up and trend direction for longs, for bullish, right? So when they come back to this order block, so where did I put? So now I'm gonna put an orange line at the violation of this order block, and I'm gonna also put an orange line at the 50% of this order block, because it can still come into this order block and come down. Got it? So we just want to be aware of all these levels. Okay. We'll keep this on current interval only. So we might just get like a lower time frame continuation higher. You know, kind of thing. So we just kind of got to find an entry that makes sense to try to join these longers. So that means we can like look for, it's not really a mango anywhere up there. So when I say they use these IFEGs as like breaking pullback areas, right? So this was a gap, price popped up, price closed above it, price did what? Pulled back to it, used it, and then popped up. Got it? They just took out these highs right here. Just now. So what I say, this first line is the actual midpoint. So we're in this order block, bro. I think we're gonna blow through it. There's a 15-minute order block down here. So possible retracement down into this block, possibly. That's all the way down here. I really don't think that's gonna happen. Five-minute order block right here. So we get a let's just kind of see what this 5-minute order block will look like. That's the midpoint. It's the violation of it. This is a drawn liquidity at the highs. But I don't think it's gonna pull back. To be honest with you. All right, just prices hit the midpoint, so that candle closed inside of this order block. Next 15-minute candle, just 2 minutes straight, popping straight up, hit the 50% midpoint of the 50-minute order block. When this candle closes, that'll be a 15-minute IFEG setup. All right, so what's next after this high if we blow through it, right? Probably this little gap right here. That's the next drawn liquidity. This little gap. See this little gap, gap. So when price goes above that, that's when it'll show an IFEG gap and possibly could go higher. So that's my next drawn liquidity after the big drawn liquidity. All right, let's go back to the 5-minute because price is kind of pulling down a little bit for us. I haven't locked in this buy limit yet, but if price starts to show it wants to come down, like the halfway point, I'll enter it. Where I'm at, 44.10s. All right, I'm I'm not really liking the way this shit wicked down, honestly. So I'm not gonna enter this limit right here. Alright, this limit is not real, so I'm just gonna delete it for visuals. But let's just watch it and see what happens. It could pop up. Yeah, mango would be the break of this order block for it to go down. We could get a mango out of here. That would have been the mango entry right here. See that? That's why I didn't want to take that buy no more, because the way it wicked down, the way this shit wicked up and then wicked down. So yeah, the mango was there. I wasn't really looking for it. And then when I was, I had 2 seconds to react. But that's a good no trade though. Great delete, great delete, great delete, great delete, great delete, great delete. Great delete. Right? So what was going on? We were inside of this 15-minute order block still. What did I say earlier? We can still hit this 50% and still go down. Beautiful. So now we're in this 15-minute order block, so we can still hold and go up. But yeah, that's definitely a mango. Liquidity grab, first order block.
Trade size 92.0.
Could have been a mango for real. Liquidity grab, top order block, straight down. Target liquidity up under. Target drawn liquidity at the bottom. Quick 370 scalp down. Good work, good work, good work, good work, good work. But yeah, Jasmine, good eye. Definitely a mango setup was happening live as you said that. Yep. Yep. That's it. Liquidity grab or higher time frame PD array. First order block on the lower time frame. Literally don't think about it. Put a sell stop loss at your certain area, and then hold your R to R or hold the draw liquidity. Alright, let's see what happens now. Bottom 1 minute order block right here. Holding so far. So it's like if we blow through this guy, one right there, then the swing low is like all the way down here, right? So if you were to mango it, it would kind of look like the sell stop at the bottom, stop loss at like swing low area, and we'll target like drawn liquidity, like right here, 250. It would have to make sense to come down here, possibly all the way down here. I think I'm gonna enter this sale, risking 400. I'm entering this sale. My target is all the way down here at 43.84. Holy shit. That's a nice reaction. And there was your mango at the bottom. Right? So that's a bottom mango. Bottom of the swing structure mango. So if I'm selling 10, I need to be buying 10. I didn't really move quick enough because I kind of wanted to get out there. That was instant, bro. The boy said, damn, I missed it. That was fast. What to do? You might get a 1 minute order block entry right here. Maybe. But the momentum's still going, so probably not. Yeah, it's just going to keep dropping. Yeah. I'm out full 7:30, boys. Everybody right now, WPNL in the fucking Discord. If you fucking missed it, tell them you missed it, but you saw it live. Let's go. Mango model, baby. Oh my God, we got a mango. Mango's in the chat. WPNL in the chat right now. It's 8:25, bro. I could be done right now, bro. It's me. Everybody right now in the Zoom and on the Discord, put WPNL, please. That's all. I said it and walked away irritated. Oh, come on, Jasmine. Come on. But you're good, Jasmine. We got plenty more. Missed it driving. Yeah, it was pretty quick. Just like that. So look how this started to break down. Everybody, WPNL in the Discord, please. WPNL in the Discord and in the Zoom. But Discord first. Beautiful trade. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Alright, so Jasmine called the mango up here, bruh. Before that shit even fucking... Jasmine called the mango up here. Jasmine called the mango up here. Yes, this is a valid mango. Liquidity grab. You see we're in our higher time frame PD array, right? Which is a 15-minute order block. Oh my God. And then boom, you go down to the lower, find a nice clean block up here. Nice clean block on the 1 minute. It was probably the same area. Yeah, literally the same area. So whether you took the 1 minute or the 5 minute, same shit. You literally could have just put a sale. I wasn't even looking for that. You literally could have just put, this looks like, I think that was Monday, and it kept going down to the 320s. Yep, shit like that. It's going to happen all day, every day on the charts. Failed order blocks after a liquidity grab or a higher time frame PD array, aka the mango model. That clap long as fuck. Alright, so boom, if we was ready for it, right, it would have looked like this. I had my stop at this little boom right there. Alright, that's a 1-to-1. Drawn liquidity right here was a 1-to-2. Right? This next drawn liquidity right here was a 1 to 2.8. This pink line ain't nothing. That's from the daily. I low-key can get rid of that. But boom, the actual full draw at the lows will be a 1 to 5. That's disgusting. So what did we catch? We caught, I got in like right here. Stop was like at the top of this body. And we got out around, it made a little low, and then I kind of got out. So maybe like a 1 to 2, maybe. Right? If anything, maybe a 1 to 7.5. I got out well before this shit waked up, so. Yeah. And then y'all see what happened on this IFEG. What did it do? After I made money, we got out, it pulled back to it. You know what I'm saying? Pulled back to the, hold on, let me see if I get rid of this. You can see it pulled back to the IFEG. And then goes down. What happened here? It broke the IFEG, pulled back to the IFEG, continuation. Closed past the IFEG, entry, boom, it goes lower, then pulls back into the IFEG, and then makes lows. But so where are they going with speed right now? Drawing liquidity. So if you got big nuts, I want you to take a sell, and I want you to target right here. That's how fast you gotta be, bro. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? Trading, you gotta make these decisions in split moments, bro. FEG is a failed FEG. IFEG is a failed FEG. Got it? So this FEG is what price, where people will look for longs, right? And then they get wrecked, right? And then when the candle closes outside of it, that's where you can enter your short. Stop loss like above that IFEG, and then hold it based on R to R, drawn liquidity, or your P&L target. But that, my friend, we call a mango. Right? Very clean mango. You can't see it on the 5. It's not really super clear on the 5. I mean, you can do the bottom of this candle, but it ain't clear. This is an actual order block that rejected, then failed, and when it fails, there it is. There's your full drawn liquidity, 1 to 5 from the top of the mango, and then probably on the 1 to 3 or something, 1 to 4, something from this mango at the bottom. Got it? This shit was moving so fast, I had to take $700 in 2 minutes. You know? Picture that. $700 in 2 minutes. Like, why not get out? Because if that shit popped back up to break even, popped back up to negative 4,500, I would have been looking crazy. You get what I'm saying? It's at VWAP. Damn, that shit did come all the way down to VWAP. That shit was off of VWAP pretty hard. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty high off of VWAP. That shit came straight down to VWAP. And there was actually a block of orders. Zena know what I'm talking about, but there's actually a block of orders at the 44.15s, and they're literally still in the trade. Somebody's still holding these shorts from literally this level. Literally 28 contracts to be exact. So let's look. We can see how much money they're making. 28 contracts, so that's 280 micros. Right? Instead of going to GC, I'll just do it over here. So 280 micros, which is 28 contracts. Let's see how much they up right now. Bro, they're up 90,000 on the trade right now. They're still holding it. Don't ask me how I know, bro. You gotta pay for it. Don't ask me how I know, bro. Don't ask me how I know. But a wall of orders right here at the 44.15s. 28 contracts to be exact. It could be 28 contracts now. I didn't look at it really when it started. It could have been like 50 or something, and then they scaled out, possibly. But yeah, bro, that's a 90K trade right there. Gotta wrap the whip mango now. Bro, oh, thank you. Perfectly clear, thanks. It's at VWAP. I'd only need to trade 1 time a month. 1 time a quarter. Fuck that. But yeah. But you know, with big money, bro, they literally can control the market, bro. Like, if you put enough money in your account and you go big enough, bro, you literally move the market. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy if you think about it. So that should be a goal and motivation to get some money, bro. Get this money. Bro, that is beautiful. So let's say I did held it. What? Let's say I did hold it all the way down to the full drawn liquidity at the bottom. Right? Let's see if I held a full mango. Full mango. Only ate half of the mango. The other half of the mango was down here. So a 1 to 3. And then you know me, I don't like to get out for sure at the low now. I'll trail it with my stop loss. So I'll put an alert here. So we'll go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I'm trailing hard. I'm trailing. Boom. We make new lows. I'm trailing. I'm trailing. We make new lows. I don't know if this wick came up first. I think it did. So we trailing. Probably got hit out right here. Damn near at the same price. Or I don't really know where I would have went. Maybe right here still. And then when it broke lower, maybe I would have. I don't really know. When I trail, I just really try to get more than the low before it actually reverses, because it's gonna reverse at these draws liquidities. It's gonna reverse, right? Whether it's a pullback, retracement, and then a continuation, or just a fucking grab and then go and make new highs today, it's gonna do something at these areas. Got it? Let's go look at the daily real quick one more time. Let's see where the daily is doing. Y'all, we might be setting up for like we're still in this gap, right? Gap up, rejection out, come down, next day red. Gap up, come out. This could, like, on some crazy shit. How do I copy this shit? If I do control. Oh, I thought you can copy that bitch with like a button or something. Oh, I got it locked. All right, let's try it now. All right, hold control. Yeah. That's how you do it. So did y'all know you can get any drawing, touch it, hold control. Now you can, oh shit. So you hold control first. Hold control and then you drag it. Maybe not. Control. Oh, yo, it ain't working. Am I tripping? All right, let's do it again. Control. Okay, yeah. Why it ain't working on the rectangle? I'll slap the shit out the rectangle. So let's go control. Oh, because I'm editing it. How do I move it? There you go. Okay, yeah. I was moving it. That's why. So yeah, if you hold the control button and grab your drawing, it'll duplicate it. You know, just a little tip. All right, so I made this pink line right here. Because if this daily candle flips today specifically, I don't know. But if this daily candle flips, just in general, it can still happen Monday. Maybe Monday on Asia. If we get below this pink line under this daily, we can clean down this low right here, usually. Right? That's the next drawn liquidity. Right? So all we're doing is kind of trading the daily time frame. We're up into this gap again. 15-minute order block gave us the strong move down. Here's another 1-minute order block right here. Current price. So if you didn't get in and you got balls to the wall, here's a next opportunity to short possibly. Let me see where the target is real quick. Like, what would you target? I don't really know. All right, so boom, if you don't really know where to target, I just put the swing low right here. If you don't know where to target, that's kind of where my golden zone comes in at, right? So if we get an entry right here at this 1-minute order block, stop loss right above, of course, target 1 would be the golden zone, but we already hit that. So maybe the expansion, like the extender of the golden zone. So this one is the midpoint of the golden zone. The next part of the golden zone will be here. So possible full target would be that next line, right? Because getting out right here, like, that's cool, but if we already seen price here and we expect price to continue lower, it's going to go lower than this golden zone. So that's kind of where you extend your target, drag your stop loss after you get here to see if you can go lower. See if we go lower. See if price goes lower. Price goes lower. Got it. And I'm going to put an alert here real quick. Because if it hits, I want to hear some ding ding. And just like that, bro, 1-minute order block rejecting, because why? We're still going down. Order blocks are the best way for trend continuation where there are no IFVGs. See how there's no IFVGs down here? There's no gaps to the left of us. Right? So, well, you know, on the 1 minute. Let's see if it's any gaps on the 5. Yeah, it's really no. This gap just closed. Boom. See that? As soon as these gaps close, bro, you sell it. Have your little stop loss. Let's see. Have your stop loss. Body of the candle. Boom. 1 candle profit. 2 candle profit. Like, that's just kind of why I love the IFVGs, broski. I use them for continuation, right? That's just showing you kind of like, okay, we can still go lower. I'm not late. You know, I'm not late. I'm not late. Because what does that mean? That means a lot of people's buying it and they have money at the bottom here, meaning their stop loss. That's what drives price fast with volatility, volume. That's it. So right now, remember earlier I said go when it hits its golden zone, either go to break even or start to trail, right? Because what happens? Price popping up, back into the order block, and you don't want to lose after you was in profit kind of shit. I don't want you to like be scared of your analysis, right? So accept your risk. So it's kind of like this is where trading gets hard. This is where it's kind of like tricky. Like, okay, do I fucking hold the original risk? Do I cut my risk in half now? Or was I at break even? Did I secure profits? Did I close full just on a regular little scalp? Little shit like that. But let's just kind of see what happens on this move, bro. But eventually, guess what? When price just shoots down like this, bro, it has to retrace eventually. Got it? Like it has to, bro. Red candle, long ass red candle that swiped this whole range. Long ass red candle, long ass red candle. Actually, the draw liquidity is right here. Right? There is no real another clear drawn liquidity till down here. You get what I'm saying? So that's why this maybe should have been used as a scalp, you know? So yeah, break even, yeah. Break even is a good thing, man. Break even is a good thing. All right, let's see what happens on this order block. I think price is going to do a boner candle down, straight red. So now that we got the 50% mark rejection, price wick down. Now, if my stop loss was still at original level, now I would definitely come down to 50%. You know? Cut my risk in half right here. Because if it pops back up, it is going to the next, it is going to violate it. But if it holds, we are going to make new lows down to this next golden zone, at least. Full drawn liquidity is like all the way down here. So I don't know how far it's going to go without a retracement. So your new stop loss is still safe right now. Got real close. Knowing when to trade is one thing. Knowing a good entry model is one thing. Knowing a good exit model is one thing. But managing your trade, bro, that's a whole nother category. Kind of the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. That's a whole other category. And boom, your 50% stop will get hit. Let's see if full stop gets hit or not. I think it is, because the way this IFVG just formed. At the bottom of the fucking push down, right? So the fact that it came down, touched the golden, that's kind of why I like just, I don't just stare at the golden zones like that, really. But I like to use them for targets, I like to use them for targets. That's why I was like, okay, break even here. Be ready for something here possibly. Because it can melt through or it can fucking reject. So you need to have a plan when shit gets here. Whether that's closing full, closing goddamn. Let's just see what it looks like. Not with 280 either. All right, let's do like a smooth 10. So we're gonna reset 5-5. So let's say a person sold it at the order block. Little $300 scalp, like a 1-to-1. Yeah, like a 1-to-1. That was a little 1-to-1 scalp. Whoever closed full at the GZ. Stop loss, full stop hasn't been hit yet, but damn near you can count it hit because it's up here. If it was going down, it wouldn't even be back in the block, you know. So this is honestly turning into a mango, guys. This is what a mango looks like, a failed order block. So a mango long will be here. So your mango, liquidity grab at the bottom right here, drawing liquidity. You see an order block that did respect, and then you see an order block that did fail on the lower time frame after our grab. Price is back up. You enter that long, stop loss up under. I guess you target like a, if it ain't no clear draw, bro, you can like get like a 1-to-2 setup. Cause that's the original R to R. When I made this strategy, when I was back testing it and front testing it and shit, I was just running a 1-to-2, and then I kind of got a little bit more money by actually finding a drawn liquidity, right? So when I say drawn liquidity, there's no swing highs really. There's one up here, but you also can look for a failed order block as a drawn liquidity. Get what I'm saying? So boom, this is the next order block. Drag it all the way over. Price can come and touch it and come down. So this should be your break-even area. Break-even area, close partials area, close full area, and then boom, that'll be a 1-to-1 all day. Systematic, simple, right? If you get out full here. If you target the full 1-to-2, which is the violation of this order block, that's how you can get a 1-to-2. Got it? Alright, so let's kind of see what happens. I'm going to put an alert there at the tip of this order block and see what happens. Here we go, we about to hit the order block. Alright, so if a person is looking for a continuation down, you just got an IFEG right here. So if I were in this long, I would probably get out. Honestly, that's me. I would get out of that long. I would take a smaller loss than the 1-to-R loss, and I would honestly flip this bitch right now. To be real with you. I would be short right the fuck now. My stop would be right over that candle, and I would target this swing low first, and then back to the initial golden zone extender. So a possible 1 to 3 right there. IFVG continuation, since this doesn't want to go higher. And guess what? It damn near grazed the order block. It didn't touch it or nothing, but it grazed it. But if I see an opposite signal, I'm getting out, right? That's just how it works. That's classic. That's classic trading back in the day. It may cross up and you're in the long and it comes back down and it crosses down. Why the fuck are you holding a buy if it just crossed down? If your entry criteria is when it crosses, you get in, right? So get the fuck out and you go short, no emotions, and then you fucking melt. So we just lost technically on that trade. If 1R was my full stop, we didn't even get halfway to my R. So we lost less than a half a R. Right now, where are we at right now? Right now, we just hit a 1-to-1 damn near. That very bottom wick is barely a 1-to-1. So that right there would already put you back profitable. And then, of course, when it goes lower, that's where the net profit comes in at. That's why losing small is so important, guys. We have to lose small, knowing when something ain't right, reacting to it, fast with no emotions, bro. They were like, oh, they said if I get in a short, I can't get in a buy within the next 5 minutes. Okay, well, listen to them and see price fucking tank without you. So listen, y'all, the goal is to get 5 accounts, bro, total. Whether it's 1 at a time, 2 at a time. After you pass one, buy another one. After you go pro, buy another one. Every day, focus on $600 a day. 5 to 10 micros max, depending on volatility of price. Shit like that. That's all you need, bro. $600 in 5 days, you'll pass your combine. $600 a day in 4 days, you'll pass your buffer. And then on that 4th day, you'll also have $400 eligible to withdraw. 4 more days of $600 a day, now you have $2,800 eligible to withdraw. That's $2,400 plus your 28 plus your 400 from the first day. Or guess what? After that first day, after you pass the buffer, I'm taking out $600 a day from there. So instead of 4 days of having a $2,400 balance, how about your bank account is $2,400 fatter because you're taking those daily payouts? Got it? A little bit less because of the fees. So let's say realistically, $100 per day of fees, $2,000 take home. Off of 4 days, catching $600 per day, just chilling. Simple shit, y'all. Simple shit, y'all. I'm giving y'all the formula, bro. So now price could possibly come back to that IFVG and retest it possibly and go down lower. So when you get these take profit accounts, use code BW for 40% off. Use code BW for 0 activation fees. It's a one-time payment. And then use code BW for unlimited daily payouts. And use code BW if you want good luck to pass your account, to get past your buffer, and get into eligible daily payout status. And you can do that in 5 days, 4 days. You can, in literally 9 trading days, starting your take profit trading account. If you fucking lock in, chill the fuck out, reduce your risk, master an entry model, whether it's the Mango only, IFVGs only, or like me, I'm doing it, a combination of both. Don't OD taking trades all fucking day. When you hit 600, be done. I don't give a fuck about what price is doing. I don't give a fuck about what price is doing. Make your 600, put your take profit at 600, whether it's 200 3 times a day, whether it's 300 2 times a day, whether it's one nice banger of 600 with speed, something that just goes fast while trailing your stop loss. Got it? And be done at 600 per fucking day. What fees? Chuck, what fees? What do you mean what fees? When I say no activation fees, what do you mean when you say what fees? What was I saying when you said what fees? You were talking about withdrawals and then mentioning fees. Yes, it's an 80. What's the percent? Yeah, 80%, right? Right, 80%. Yeah, 80-20. Yeah. Yeah, 20. I'm like, damn, I forgot the number. So yeah, 20% profit split. 20%. So yes. So that's kind of why I just averaged $100 of fees for a $600. So let's say, bro, real numbers. If you make $600 a day, right? 600 times 80%. That's 480. So real numbers, 480 times 4. 1920. So yeah, I was a little bit off. So 1920, which is the same thing, damn near $2,000 straight to your bank. $480 at a time. And guess what? When you set these targets, remember I showed you, when you set a target, you can low key get a little bit more. So you might sometimes make 700. You sometimes might make 680. Sometimes you might make 750 on a crazy spike above your target while you're trailing your stop loss. Got it? But don't be out here looking for that every single fucking day. Got it? Just focus on your 600. And then when you get to those certain targets, you can trail. So this is a 1 to 3. We're currently sitting at a 1 to 2 at the lowest price. We're rejecting this 1 minute order block right now. Right here it is, 1 minute order block, 1 minute order block, 1 minute order block. So we hold this order block, we should easily shoot down boner candle. Right? So here's a little lesson, right? Only really look for IFVGs in trend direction. You get what I'm saying? If price is shooting down, I really wouldn't be looking for longs, right? Y'all see that the long did give us a 1-to-1. So it's like shit like that. So maybe when you go counter trend, you can go low risk or shorter R to R. Low risk or shorter R to R. Got it? The next ding ding you hear will be a 1 to 3. Right now we're currently holding a 1 to 2.5. Right? So this was the midpoint of the golden zone. This is the actual completion of the golden zone. Let's look at it again. Midpoint of the golden zone, completion of the golden zone. If y'all don't know what this indicator is, I sell it. It's mine. I own it. $100, you can have it. $100 one time, you can have it. Got it? So in direction of this IFVG, candle close. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm fucking getting out of my longs if I'm in a long. Candle close. My stop loss is right above. We target 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, drawing liquidities, right? If I know we're going to go to this low and go past it, because we have to go lower if it's a downtrend, right? That's how you can extend your target to make more. Got it? And guess what? The real drawing liquidity under these lows is all the way down here, bro. Got it? So yeah, everybody who just took that trade, WP&L, WP&L, bud. That was a 1 to 2.7, whatever. Shit, that was a 1 to 3. That was a 1 to 3, y'all. I had it at a 1 to 3.2. So 1 to 3 all day just got smashed, bro. What the fuck? Do y'all see that? 1 to 3 trading the IFEG trend continuation model. That's it. Simple. Simple trading, y'all. Simplify it. Simplify it, broski. Simple. I'm still holding profit at 720. W213 for 100K accounts. It will take more than a 12 trading days. Well, yeah, do the same. Well, it's the same shit. So I will go a little higher. So let's do the math. I got $600 from dividing the profit target by how many days the combine is, right? So I got 600 by doing $3,000 on a 50K account divided by 5, right? So 3,000 divided by 5 is 600 a day. So what do you got to make on a 100K account? 6,000, right? So 6,000 divided by 5 is 1,200. So all you gotta do is double your risk, bruh. Same shit, double your risk. So if on a 50K account, 5 micros to 10 micros max. On a 100K account, it should be 10 micros to 20 micros max. That's the same risk. That's the same risk and target. Got it? All right, so now that this candle closed out, it's now IFVG. Price is coming down. Price is trying to reject. It could be wanting to pop up. But that also could just be a little false signal, and then they blow past it. This will actually be an IFVG now for the bearish side, and price could continue. So this is kind of where it starts to get iffy at. See that? It's kind of respecting that IFVG now to go up. As of right now, it can still bone her down though. It can still bone her down. Why? Because we had this 1 minute block right here, but it technically violated. So if there's 2 blocks back to back, now you kind of focus on this. We can just be double tapping this block, hold, and then bone her down. Right? So if it pops above this, if somebody's holding like original stop, it's possible your stop can get hit, break even can get hit now because we close the IFVG. A down move ain't really gonna close the IFVG if we're trying to go down. Right? Now, a IFVG will have to really, move with speed if these buyers really are stepping in right now. So if they're not, and we're holding this order block, that's kind of where a person would still be safe. But bro, 1 to 3, you shouldn't still be holding. Got it. A 1 to 3, you shouldn't even still be holding. You shouldn't even be in this predicament to be talking about it like that. You should be looking for another trade or be done. Beautiful first day of the year. So yeah, 1 to 3, bro. That is a $330 risk. I'm sorry, 300 and let's just say $400 risk to $1,100 profit. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand, bro? So even on a 100K account, right? This is amazing for a 50K. You didn't even need to work that hard. You could have got out right here with no stress. You could have got out right here in a couple minutes. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle, 5 candle, 6 candle. 6 minutes to make your 600 and be done for the day. If you're on Combine or Pro, right? Or whatever. Make your 600 and be done, bro. Just make your money and be done. Okay? Make your money and be done, bro. That's the best advice I can give you. Make your money and be done, bro. Right? So let's say you did it. You held it all the way to your 1 to 3. You got big nuts. Big nuts. Big grande papicones. Big grande papicones, right? Let's say you held that shit. You risked 400. And then when it got to that 600 or whatever, guess what? You went to no risk. Break even. And then boom. 600, 1 minute later, 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, you're up $1,100 across all your accounts. Right? So that's an amazing target for your 100K account. 10 contracts is still amazing for your 100K account. Just because you have, how much you got to lose on 100K? So if the 50K is 2K, you got 3K to lose. Just because you have 3,000 to lose don't mean you have to risk it, right? Risk 400 of that, you make 1,000. Guess what? You pass that bitch in 5 days. Remember, you only need to make $1,200 a day. Here's a simple formula, y'all. Get your profit target and divide it by how many days max your Combine is, right? For take profit traders specifically. Now, all those other firms that give you 1 day pass and all that shit, of course, don't try to do 3,000 in 1 day. Like, that's possible, but you're probably going to blow it. You know, trying to go that big in size and you don't know probably what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. Like, big size just makes you do dumb shit, right? So, even if it's like Apex, still try to stretch it out 3 to 4 days at least. 5 days at least. So, divide that shit by 5 days. Just think, bro. You can't go to a job and get paid the first fucking day. You put in 2 weeks at a job. And depending on when you joined, when you got hired, you might have to wait 3 weeks because the pay period just ended. You get what I'm saying? So don't come into trading rushing the process either. Your ass was fine with 2 weeks to get paid at this job. So why the fuck aren't you fine with getting paid in 2 weeks buying a trading account, a prop account? Exactly, bro. Change your mindset. Change your shit. So I think we're flipping for a buy right now, possibly. So let's look at this 1 minute order block and see what happens here. If we're going to continue higher, we're going to pop up. If we're going to blow past this order block, that will be a mango that I will be willing to take. Not me specifically personally, but this will be a mango. Stop loss at the swing high right above the mango. And then you target trend continuation. Whether that's the golden zone that didn't get touched yet, or you try to find another swing low. So this next gap right here, you see this gap, right? You can target that next gap possibly. Boom. That's if we blow through it. I'm thinking we're switching for a buy. So that's why I highlighted this order block and what is happening right now. Price is rejecting it and price is going up. Got it. You can't be stuck on one direction, guys. You can't be stuck on one direction. Got it? It ain't just going to go down forever, right? It ain't just going to go down forever. They're like, but Bruce, it did, right? Until it got to this drawn fucking liquidity. Now it's kind of playing around. Then it popped up, came down, made new lows. Now after these new lows right here, what did it do? It went straight down, got people to sell it, and it popped back up. Retrace, made people sell it. Then you see an IFVG here. Now you know it's probably not going down. So here, if you didn't IFVG here, this is kind of one you would take for a continuation for longs, right? So when this candle closes, you can kind of go long here, stop loss under this swing low, and target the drawn liquidity, which will be up here. Got it? So let's get rid of this guy. This is old news now, so we'll get rid of that. This is the one we're holding. So let's just look at the setup. Let's just say we entered here, stop loss under the swing low. Drawn liquidity. I'll just put it at the top of, let's just do the top of this candle. Boom. And what is that again? Another 2 to 3. I mean, damn. Another 1 to 3, right? 1 to 3, 1 to 2.9. Right? Possibly. Simple shit. Right? Or you can go a little safer to under this order block. And then that'll drop your R to R to 1 to 1.5. So let's just kind of watch and see what this one does now. I sound like Rodney. Let's just see what it does. Let's just see what 910 does. David said, preach. Yes, sir. So y'all see my process? Y'all see my process these last 4 days? We're also on an amazing 4-day win streak too. Yep, 4-day win streak right now. Everything is beautifully running. Everything's smooth. I don't even think we lost. We lost maybe one trade yesterday out of these 4 days. Everything else has been smooth, beautiful setups, straight butter, right? So, all right. So if we're in a long right now, and I'm seeing this damn near possibly, if this candle closes in 15 seconds, that'll be another IFEG for bearish that could possibly shoot it down, but the candle will have to close. Did it close? 2, 1, boom. Yep, candle closed outside of there, and then it popped back up. That was a little bitty gap, right? So don't be letting those little random little gaps kind of deter you, unless that motherfucker is fat like this. Like those little bitty tiny gaps, they'll play. If that next candle don't just straight like bone her down, you should be good. Hold your shit, like stick to the wrist, right? Right. So now, if this one kind of closes down, probably could go down lower, probably, right? But if that doesn't happen, we're gonna still on this continuation of this IFVG still. Got it? So that's just kind of why I said it's getting iffy under this drawn liquidity. You see up here, it was just clear sales, clear sales, clear sales, clear sales, clear sales all the way down. No ranging. Now we're in this area of ranging because we're at this level, right? So is the price going to continue down, or is it going to like pop up and give us some type of retracement? So that's kind of what I'm looking for in the lower time frame, trading this 1 minute order block, right? It's just systematic, bro. Just kind of systemize your trading, you know? All right, but y'all see my process these last 4 days, right? I said I'm going to be on here with y'all longer every day, right? I made my money in the first 20 minutes, right? And then what did I do? I stayed on here. I kept teaching y'all. I kept talking. We end up catching a fucking long 1-to-1 before it flipped over. If you didn't take it, you took like less than a half R loss. Then we flipped over and called a 1-to-3. So whether you took the 1-to-1 and then took the 1-to-3, that's a 1-to-4, 4R in profit, including the 750 I made if you took that, right? So it just depends on what trades you took today. Gotta jump. Great trading once again. Super appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. Let's get it. So right now we're just still rejecting this order block. So that's kind of where, when I said the safer R to R, the safer stop loss area will be under this order block, because that's the whole reason we're trading. We're trading the rejection of this order block and then the continuation of it to go to the drawn liquidity. So that's kind of where the tight stop losses are cool, but bro, they're just, it's low probability for you to get hit if you're fucking still in the area where price can reject, right? So that's why I like to put my stop losses, no matter what, in places of invalidation. Because if I get out here, fuck, it can still go up. But if I get out here, all right, hell no, this shit ain't going up if it done failed this order block that done respected it. That would make it a mango. So I would do it like this. I would literally enter my longs here, stop loss here, target here. I would also have another pending order right here ready. If I feel like this is going to just shoot down more, continue lower, and if we fail this order block, we're going to go down lower. So I would literally, if I have 10 lots, if I had 10 contracts, 10 micros as my target, 10 micros as my stop, I would do this. I would change my stop to 20 micros. So when it hits, it'll take my 10 for a buy and put me 10 for a sell. So if I'm buying it, buy 10. If I'm to getting out, it'll be sell 10. Now when I'm selling it to get out, it'll be sell 10. And then if I want continuation to get in my new 10 order, I will put in 10. You get what I'm saying? So the first 10 gets me out of my trade, and then the next 10 gets me in a sell to go lower. Because it might happen with what? Speed. These mangoes kind of happen fast. You see that? Why? Because it's liquidity down there. It's volume driven. Because if everybody's buying it here, their stop loss is here. And where does price go? Where the money is. And it goes fast through that. Simple. So just now, we're not moving with speed no more. We're just ranging. We're kind of in this range. We're tight. But I feel like if we're going to go down, we would have respected these order blocks to go down. Respected these order blocks to go down. Since we're not, we're now respecting this 1 minute bullish to go up at least to here. Possibly. And then if it were to hit stop, I would literally be in a sale on a mango. So if this was my 1R, I would be targeting, you know, let's say 1 to 2. Let's just do it. We'll kind of do it like that. Swing high. That's a 1 to 1. Target a 1 to 2 to wipe out our losses and make more money. 1 to 2 kind of right there. Gap close will be there. So if it were to continue lower and hit our target, that would be in the middle of an IFVG, and it can honestly, like, not a middle of it, it could be a close and make it an IFVG and honestly go lower. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I will put my next swing low, drawing liquidity, like under this little candle right here. So let's just see what happens now. Let's just see what happens. So here's another iffy counter trend trade. Got it? So I kind of don't want y'all looking for counter trend trades, bro. Just focus on on trend directions only until what? Until we really start getting our change of character to go higher. Right? Then pull back. Then we can continuate to push higher. Other than that, we're still kind of respecting sales and acting like we want to continue down lower. Right? There's a 5 minute order block right here. So we came into this order block. We haven't violated it yet. And then we're slowly working our way down. But we're also rejecting every time we come up there. Every time we go down, we reject. Every time we go down, we reject. Every time we go down, we reject. This full stop hasn't hit yet. And also, we just touched the IFVG for a break and retest of the IFVG for price to go higher. I don't know. It's just iffy, bro. This is not the best price right now, you know? You want to trade when that shit's clean, moving fast, no hesitation. I am good. I have to go, but everyone have a safe day. All right, Rodney, have a good day, bro. Have a good weekend, bro. Enjoy your weekend. Beautiful end of the week. Do y'all know we just went 4-0 this week? Cashed out Monday, cashed out Tuesday, cashed out Wednesday, didn't trade Thursday, cashed out Friday. That's a 4-0 week, baby. Let's go. I was telling y'all, bro, I'm trying to go into the new year on a hot run, and I did just that. We finished the year 3-0. We started the year 1-0 at a total of 4-0 right now. Beautiful trades. Beautiful trades. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trades. Everybody make sure you go WP&L in the Discord, please. That's all I ask for you. That's all I ask. I'm on here spending more time with y'all, teaching y'all more. Because you know me, the old me at 825, I would have been done. Done. See y'all boys. We would have never caught that 1-to-1. We would have never caught that 1-to-3. And we would probably never be in this trade, of course, right here. And you probably wouldn't have learned as much the last 4 days because I got off early. So just little shit like that. Got it? Y'all stay with me, I'm going to stay with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my all into you. My everything. I'm going to give you all I got.
And banging and banging. When a guy's banging you, you spin off of him. Because if you can feel their body, come on.
18 points for Joker, only nugget.
Young boys coming.
Do I fuck with Silver? Monte, you keep asking me this. Bruh. Alright, you not keep asking me this. You asked me one time. And this is probably your first time asking me on session. Alright, so I ain't gonna say you keep asking me. But Monte. No, bro. You know I don't look at nothing else. I don't even look at NQ. I don't even look at ES. I dabble with those at the end of the year. But I just had to like lock in. Lock in. I don't care about shit else. So no. I might have asked you before though. You asked me in the DM. You asked me in my DM that day you was cashing out. And then you put it in the Discord that night. You was like Silver busting or something. But no, I don't trade. You know I don't look at anything else for real. I just stick to gold. Jiffy, what's good with them Asian sessions? Bro, stop asking me, bro. Join the Telegram. When I fucking launch, you will know. I promise you, bro. And that's to everybody wondering and asking me. I tell that same shit to everybody. Join the Telegram. Because I'm not going to... Oh, you started Asia. If you give a fuck, join the Telegram. Because you will be the first one to know in the Telegram. That's how I launch my businesses. Here's a secret. I launch all my businesses, all my products, all my endeavors on Telegram. It's like building an email list. Do you understand that? It's like building an email list. I get everybody interested in the Telegram. I can see the number of people that's interested. So I can kind of estimate blah, 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 how much I would make on launch. 10% of people in a $300 group, that's 30 people paying. You know? 10%. So, and then I can see how many people looking at the messages. And guess what? I can send a push notification to your app, to your phone. Straight to your phone. You're going to see it, right? That's how I launch my businesses, bro. Telegram. I ain't got to say it 5 different platforms every day. No, I'm going to just keep promoting this Telegram. And if you're interested, the details will be in here, right? So everybody can know exactly the second I let them know the price, the number of days out of the week, the time of day per day, and shit like that. What I'm going to be trading, because everybody don't know. What I'm going to be trading. How it's going to work. Shit like that. And it's going to be a separate group for Discord. Right? Just like VIP chat in the morning, I put the Zoom link in here. There's going to be an Asian session now, VIP chat, that I'll drop the link in there. And that's when you get access to that. When you pay, you'll get access to that. And then, bang, bang. Right? So are y'all seeing the pattern? These counter trend trades ain't going far. They go 1 R and then they reverse. These counter trend trades ain't going far. They might go 1 R, not even 1 R, and then reverse. Got it? So here's an order block. Came down to it. Respected. Pop, pop, pop. Back to it. So what does that mean? If we break this guy, Just the same setup as here. An order block that is respected, and when it fails, you can go literally the other way. This never failed, so it popped up. So this is old news now. Now they painted a new order block. So now if this one fails, now you can kind of do it like this. But I probably wouldn't. I would just stick to original plan and go like that. Same plan. Bro, I gotta add a welcome message or something to my Discord, bro. This shit is so annoying. Yeah, 9:30 open about to happen. Alright, so we're still kind of holding this gap. I mean, holding this block. Technically this block. So this long trade is still in play right now. So the strongest move came from touching this FVG, IFVG, and then pop straight up. And then touch this IFVG, pop down. So now we're in the ping pong table. We're playing battle of the bounce. Bouncing here, bouncing here. Who's gonna bounce harder? Bro, I gotta add a welcome message. I gotta do that shit right now, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I got to, bro, because this motherfucker... This motherfucker got this shit on lock. Bro, I think the 9:30 open just gonna bleed this shit. It's just gonna tank. It's gonna tank hard, I think. I mean, I don't know, but if I had to guess, why not? The way it's just holding, bro, I just probably should go lower. But yeah, damn. But yeah, so you really want... So y'all, this is a lesson. These longs we're trying, counter trend after this strong move down, it's just not going nowhere, right? So it's like, try to get rid of counter trend trades. Focus on trend direction trades. Those are the ones that's gonna go with speed. So you see how we caught a 101 up, or we didn't, caught a half R. and then boom, you get in here and you immediately catch a 3R easily in fucking 10 minutes. Why? Because it's trend direction. Got it? Bro, why my little thing keep disappearing? Okay, 9:30 open is open. 9:30 is here. Little 1 minute order block right here. Yep. All right, so boom. This is how it happens fast, right? Let's just see what happens. This stop loss is now hit. We are now activated in this trade, and we're already running a fucking 1-to-1 or 1.5. Shit like that. Where did I say put it? A 1-to-2. Yep. Target a 1-to-2. See what I'm saying? These failed OBs and these mangoes happen with speed, bro. First drawn liquidity is the low. These are old golden zones. So we're at a golden zone. So the next step will be the completion of this golden zone. And then this orange line is this gap that I marked off on the 15-minute chart. So y'all, oh shit. So y'all can kind of see what a mango looks like, right? An order block that did respect, that stopped at this opposite direction, came back into the order block, and then failed. And it's going to fail fast. That's why you got to have your limit there already. You got to have your stop. It's a stop order. You got to have your stop order there already. Because remember earlier, if I'm buying 10 and I'm selling 10 to get out, I also have another 10 selling to get immediately in profit. That's the benefit of that. Got it? All right, so price grab the lows, so it'll be smart to go to break even on this trade. Right? Price just hit these lows. We're at the 9:30 open, a lot of volatility. Price can just pop back up. Golden zone just got hit right there. No alert yet. There it is. The next alert will be this trade hitting a 1-to-2. The next alert will be this trade hitting a 1-to-2. All right, so I'm gonna practice trailing. Right. So right now, price is still at break even on this trade. Price went as low as almost a 1-to-2, of course. 1-to-2 is right here. So when it hits this alert, if we come down and hit this alert, I'll practice trailing my stop loss. Got it? Just practicing. This will be my stop loss. Damn, I couldn't even take a screenshot of the trade this morning. Coulda. No, that shit happened so fast. I don't even have a screenshot, broski. Alright, so on continuation models, right? Continuation. Price did this first IFVG. You see how it came back to it? Stopped there and went lower. That could be another entry model. If you miss this first move, you can attempt another short here. Short here, stop loss right above, and then hold that bitch, and you'll be eating hella R right now. Hella R. So let's say we shorted this, stop loss above the swing high. Let's do the body. body of the candle and we held to current price, that's a 1 to 3/8. But why? Where's the money at? Do y'all see where the money at? The money, the extended trades are what? Trend direction. Got it? When we hit this alert, bro, that's when I'll start trailing. And I'm just practicing though. Practicing. Alright, there we go. 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 Let's see if we can get lower. We'll put it right here. So our trail is right here. Let me see. Put this there. That's our actual target. So we'll just put it as green. Okay, though. Trail. See that? I'm trailing super aggressive. Bink. Got hit. That's it. We would have got out right here. That's it, bro. That's how you make a little bit more monies on your trade. Boom. Another 27 ticks. Right? So 27 ticks. 27 ticks pays you $270 more. That's a $270 more just by trailing your target, right? 930 just came in, a lot of volume just came in. All they wanted to do was continue price. So this whole range was just waiting for the 930 open. That's all. Right? So counter trend 1-to-1 didn't go nowhere. Counter trend 1-to-1 didn't go nowhere. What was 1-to-2? 1 to 1.5 didn't go nowhere. Stop loss hit. We immediately caught a 1-to-2 to mitigate our loss. Actually, we caught more than that, remember? So we trailed it. So we end up catching a 1. Oh, hold on. Because I went to break even. Fuck. I gotta grab this shit. WPNL in the district, y'all. I think I said like right here above this wick. Right here above this wick. So let's just say this went a 1 to 3.7, right? Everybody right now, WPNL in the fucking district, please. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, should counter trade more. What? Counter trade? What do you mean counter trade? Didn't I just say counter trade doesn't do anything? Didn't I just say 1 hour counter trade? 1 hour didn't do shit counter trade, but the trend directions, we call it 1 to 3. Trend directions 1 to 3. So what do you mean you should counter trade more? Do you mean the mango model? This is the mango. It's mango all day. This is a mango model trade right here. This is a 1 to 3R mango model. So yeah, mango type shit. Gotcha, yeah. So yeah, pretty much failed order blocks, right? It's not more so counter trend because the trend direction was down. Counter trend was the longs. Counter trend was the longs. These shorts were trend direction. These shorts was trend direction. That's why you get the speed. Got it? So let's get rid of this green just for visuals. Get rid of this blue. What was this orange line at the bottom? Y'all remember? The swing low on the 5-minute chart. That's it, bro. Price is only just going after liquidity, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. I promise you. And what did I say about this gap right here at this orange line? I said when it closed under this gap. So honestly, this could go shorter. The way it closed under, rejected under. So you can go short here, like a stop loss, kind of like right here. Fuck, your stop just got hit. So yeah. That 930 volatility, bro. It's cool, but you remember, it can't go down forever. Like, it can, but it's going to still have pullbacks. So, yeah, that's sketchy. And then it wicks back down. That's dirty. But, yeah, man, WPNL and the district live trading profits. Let's get it. 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 But, yeah, W Day. There's only 25 people still on here with me. So shout out to y'all, man. So yeah, I just stayed on here for an hour and a half with y'all. An hour after I made my money. Gave y'all multiple setups. Damn near all of them bitches cashed. That's it. If you want to trade live with us, bro, it's only $150 a month. Join up at tradewithbruce.com. And let's go.
You know we don't miss. 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 Walk over
Hey, what the kids be doing? They be like, hold on. They be like, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Xena just passed 2 apexes. Hey Xena, I'm finna call you out. You done said you passed multiple combines over multiple sessions over these last 4 days. You ain't posted past combines in the Discord once, Xena.
I'm trying to be cool, but goddamn.
Come on, Xena, follow the process. Follow the process. If I'm on here busting trades, that's all I ask y'all to do. But I ain't gonna get on to you, Xena. You know. I know you got me. But I don't give a fuck if it's in 6 months. When you get a payout, you flex that shit in the Discord. When you pass a combine from my trades on live, you flex that shit in the Discord. If you pass your combine trading my concept by yourself, you flex that shit in the Discord. If you make money using my concepts, then you flex that shit in the live trading profits. That's it, bro. That's it. Doing it now. Gotcha. So, let's go. Congratulations, Xena. That's fire. I'm so proud of you. You've been killing it lately. Y'all hear what she's doing. I've highlighted this for multiple sessions now. What is she doing? She's scaling up, getting multiple accounts. 1 at a time, 2 at a time, passing them, taking her time to what? Till she has 10 motherfucking pros, till she got 10 PAs, till she got 20 PAs, till she got 5 of this prop, 2 of this prop. Do y'all understand? We're scaling up. We're investing. Buy these accounts. Be ready. 2026 is gonna be the one. I'm telling y'all. Lock the fuck in. Let's do it. Get these max accounts, max allocation on all prop firms, and let's milk the market. Got it? So let's get out of here, bro. Beautiful week. Beautiful trading today. Go to takeprofittrader.com. Use code BW. Get 1 account a week. If you blow account, go buy 2 accounts just to punish yourself. Like, bro, you have to lock in. You shouldn't buy an account and blow account that same day. You're risking too much and you're taking too many trades after you took too many L's. At some point, you got to stop. 500 a day, negative, stop. 1,000 max, 0.5% of your daily of your max loss, stop. Live to see another day. If the price action is shit, stop. That doesn't mean go bigger so you can make your $800 back, because you're going to fucking lose 7 on the flip side and you just blew your account. You got $2 more $100. That if you had 1,000 left and you went down negative 800 and you have 200 left of drawdown, you're going to blow it. It's blown. It's blown. It's blown. Got it? Because you're not going to be able to go low risk and take small base hits to build up your account back up. So that's kind of how it happens. So that's why low risk is important, guys. Control your risk, and it'll control your emotions. I'm going to leave you with that.
You know we don't miss. 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 Walk over trish. Walk over trish. Walk over trish.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, bro. Beautiful week. 4-0 on the week. Let's push it in the next week. We focus on going 1-0 each day. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. We back. Same time. Let's fucking go, bro. I love y'all, man. Love y'all. Let's get it. Fucking idiot. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, man. I love y'all. Let's fucking go. WP and L in the Discord, bro. Let's get it.